Okay, okay. It's always a really good sign when another comedian actually recommends another comedian. So Craig Hill actually said to me, you must chat to Kai Humphries. So here you are.
Oh, wonderful. And what a nice man Craig Hill is.
What a nice introduction as well.
Such a funny man. I've done all of my previews with Craig, so we've seen each other's shows from when it was just an idea to when they've fully flourished. So we've been working a lot together in the build-up.
So, Brooks, you just got to know each other because of the festival?
Oh no, we've known each other for years, but just throughout this Fringe build-up, we've spent a lot of time together.
So, how are the preview shows? How's it all going?
Oh, it's going great. Yeah, I'm so happy because you've always got the pressure of is it going to be as good as last year's show? And then you get it up and running, and you go, oh yeah, it's good. I'm still improving. I'm still getting better.
Now that wonderful accent you're from, is it a little place called Blythe?
Yeah,
is that how you say it?
It's Blythe, and so yeah, it's pronounced how you want. Blythe. Because I always say when people say it and I go to correct them, I'm like, oh, I probably say it wrong because I've got an accent. So it's, yeah,
is it Blythe? Is it Blythe? Tell me.
Blythe.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
So I was right. I was semi-right. Yeah. All right. So tell us about the show. Tell us what we can expect.
So my solo show is it's the most honest show that I've ever done, and it's actually been difficult to be that honest because it's easy to tell stories where you're the victim. It's easy to tell stories where you're the hero, but to tell the stories where you're the sinner or you're the perpetrator, I found that's been a bit of a challenge. So I've set it up so I do a confession box, and I get a guy on stage and I dress him as a priest, and I put some ethereal church music in the background, and I confess all of my sins.
Come on, give us a sin, Kai.
Oh,
give us
we can't. This is going out to daytime radio. You have to turn up to the show, I'm afraid.
Touch on what we can expect then, a sin, something. Because you look like, actually, butter wouldn't melt in your mouth. You look like...
So that's why I set the whole thing up. I set the whole show up where I'm being nice as pie, so everyone loves me enough to forgive me for my sins. There's one about us taking a dump in a water park, but we'll.
People might be having their late lunch or their dinner.
Yeah, your dinner.
Are these genuine confessions?
Yeah, there's some real life stuff in there that
right.
I should probably take to the grave, but instead I've brought it to the Fringe.
So, on almost a serious note, has it been quite therapeutic then, where you think, actually, I'm just going to get all this stuff off my chest?
Yeah, it's like it feels great because I'm not religious at all, but I can understand why religious people might like to pray and have confession because you can get it off your chest and you feel like a weight's been lifted.
Do you get other people in the audience saying, I want to confess now, I've got something to get off my chest?
I should start a Twitter hashtag, shouldn't I?
Well, you should, yes.
Should
actually, I must follow you. Are you big on social media? Do you like?
Yeah, I dabble. I'm on Facebook and I'm on Twitter, and I'm not as prolific as most, but I'm on once or twice a day.
But do you like it if people give you, positive reviews, feedback?
Yeah,
do you get back to them?
It's great for that. It's great the way it connects you with your audience, and you get to have interactions with people straight after your gig.
Oh, brilliant! So, what's been your favourite thing so far? We've still got a long way to go. The festival's just started, but what's been your sort of highlights so far?
Running set list. I've been running this amazing show that was born in LA, and it's all improvised. So I book 5 comedians per night, and I've been booking the best comedians in the Fringe as well. And like Marcus Brigstock was on the other day, and he was amazing. And what happens is they get a suggestion on the screen. So normally you would have your set list for your show. They get given the set list topics for them, so they look over their shoulder and it'll be something like time travelling clown. Sometimes they're a lot filthier than that too. And
keep it clean.
I'll keep it clean for now. But the comedians have just got to pull the routines out of nowhere, and it's all improvised on the spot. And this show's been running for about 7-8 years, and there's been people like Robin Williams. It was his favourite show over in the States. And last year we had Trevor Noah on the show. I've did the show with John Bishop in Altitude Festival. It's a huge show, and I've been given the wheel. I'm steering the ship right now.
Wow, what an honour!
It's an absolute honour. So. It's been fantastic being part of that.
I can see the passion is totally oozing from you. This is obviously the favourite part of what you're doing at the Fringe.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm loving my solo show too. It's nice to have this balance of I get to perform my show, but then I get to go and host this show where I watch such good minds and such brilliant minds like work magic on the stage. So I'm a fan of comedy, so I get to watch this every day. It's brilliant.
Oh, you can tell you love it.
And I'm so passionate. I'm really passionate to advise people to come see it, and I know that I'm not going to let them down with what they're going to see.
If you had to describe yourself in one sentence, then how would you describe yourself?
Happy, optimistic Geordie.
Oh, that's what you should have on your Twitter feed, your Facebook. Here I am, Kai Humphries. All right, absolutely brilliant. So, Kai Humphries, set list, stand up without a net, Gilded Balloon, 10:30.
Yeah, 10:30. That's the Gilded Balloon, and 7:35 for my own show. So hey, you could make an evening of it. You could come see my show, have a spot at dinner, come to Setlist, and
just spend the evening with Kai Humphries.
Spend the evening with me, and you'll leave with a smile on your face. I'm sure.
Oh, brilliant with that accent, easy. Thank you for chatting to us.
Hey, thanks for having me.